to win. And I kind of feel like the same thing with Boogie, but they're making it impossible to even live.
So annoying.
And like,
hey, are you drunk?
Like,
no, not at all.
Oh.
I had one beer.
You did?
Yeah.
You just walked in here like you're like.
Am I interrupting?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. What are you doing?
Nothing. Bored.
We're really bitter about the die right now. We came up here just to bitch.
You're bitter at what?
People on the internet are like,
oh, I forgot. You guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's like really hard on us, you know.
I bet.
Sucks.
the game's just not fun.
Will next week be where we like win whatever we get to eat?
Yeah, I think it'll be day by day or whatever.
If I have 2 back-to-back weeks of like this,
I can't do it. I can't.
hopefully Bunky's still in sequester. It could be like a soap opera. Like one day Marcellas goes into the diary room, the next day Bunky comes out and nobody even mentions it. Like when they changed the girls on Roseanne. It's like,
4 days till someone else leaves.
That's too long.
Tell you what.
what is going on with you and Diane?
Me and Diane?
Yeah, why do you keep like taking like pot shots at her?
What did I take a pot shot at her?
That 24-year-old woman thing?
That's true.
What?
I feel that way. Last night, there's no pot shot.
What 24?
There was this whole conversation and I couldn't.
She came in on it when she farted. Like right before we... Like, I guess it was before that. No, Diane, it's the truth of the matter. Would you... If Diane's just young, she's got a lot of stuff she needs to experience.
I don't know. I felt like
obviously she was just downstairs right now. The reason I left, she was talking about how she just diked out with some chick for like experimental purposes.
I know. I couldn't believe that story was.
That's when I had enough and I came up here.
You said that?
Yeah, no, and I'm like, so a girl that just fucking hooked up with another chick and diked out like 2 months ago. Like, is that the one that's going to tell me that she, in a real life situation, is that someone that you really want to hook up with that's still trying to figure out her own shit that she's fucking messing around with chicks?
All right, you
just
have
for
a
the fact
valid
of the matter
point,
of it?
but I thought that it was like,
no.
Sometimes like Danielle and I have that uneasy moment where everybody's like, are they still working out their season 3 stuff? Yeah. That's what I thought was going on.
Last night, no, I was just everything I was saying was completely honest on how I feel about, and then her saying what she just said downstairs just now proves my point exactly.
What did you say, Jace?
I just said that we were doing comparisons of like Erica to like Diane, and Diane's under 24. She's not secure in her skin. She's not comfortable with who she really is yet. Yeah. Therefore, if she says it like she loves you, or if you're like in a relationship with her, does she really? Because she really doesn't know herself. Yeah. So that's my whole thing, and that's just my own personal theory on like dating. I don't really date girls that were under 25 because they may really be infatuated with me or think that whatever. But the truth of the matter is, are they really, or is it just that what it is? So, and that's all that I was saying. And we're like Erica, someone that's more worldly, more been out there. Erica knows what she likes and what she doesn't like. Where Diane just downstairs just now said that she fucked around with a chick a couple months ago. Well, obviously, you're still trying to figure shit out. And that's when I'm like, I'm out of this deal.
Okie dokie.
Oh, sorry.
Did you know? Whoa, no, come on. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I feel bad now, but we have more alcohol.
Why do you feel? No, whoa, no, we are
I want you
just.
to come drink when you're done.
Yeah, no, we're just and don't think like you walked in on a Big Brother meeting.
Oh, this was serious meeting.
No.
You're with the Queen Bee right here.
No, actually.
Want there's more drinks?
Cool.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Interrupt.
No, anyway, like I was saying, no, Boogie acts like he walked in on a deal there. So anyway, that's why I took off. But that's why I wasn't taking pot shots. That's just the way that I feel,
No, I'm down with that. I just didn't know if we had touched on some season 4 craziness that was season 5 stuff that was still being worked up. So I was like, ooh. But you are right. That conversation downstairs does sort of point out the difference between a 35-year-old woman and a 24-year-old woman.
It does, you know. I mean, and granted, as far as that goes, there are people that figure themselves out at a younger age, and they do, you know, they don't have that to show. But I also look at it like this. Okay, so you're straight and you got your shit together at 21. Unbelievable, unheard of. But what happens when you're 40 years old and you didn't do that stuff and you don't know, and you're married and you've got 3 kids, and this is like, is this it? You know, so then it works on both sides, you know, and then there.
True.
Relationships are scary. I mean, if you're completely invested.
People are scary.
Oh, yeah, they are.
I mean, it's like we were talking about last night. It's so easy to like not really be invested and have like a good time, you know, and just hang out and whatever it is. But that shit gets old.
Yeah, it does.
So old.
How long do you think it takes to fall in love with someone, you guys?
I think it could be instant.
Yeah?
You know? Yeah. Because I think there's some people that like. I think there has to be that initial whatever, and I think like you build attraction, you know, towards it or whatever. But I think if you've got something there, it's there, and if it's not there, it's not, and you can't force it with someone else. Even
how can you tell if it's love or infatuation, though?
See, that's just it. There is an infatuation, and there is like, yeah, totally.
But how can you tell the difference between what is what?
Maybe and that's why, like, maybe in the beginning it's really cool and you think it is, and then it really doesn't work out.
Yeah.
It really wasn't what it was. You know?
Yeah.
I definitely think
But how
that the
can you
real
tell
thing.
the difference between true love or infatuation?
True love lasts forever.
And I think that real love erases infatuation. I thought I was in love with a guy named Alan until I met a guy named Andrew. You know what I mean?
You guys think?
Yeah.
I actually think I don't know if I'm like some cold jaded pragmatist, but I don't think that I'm going to fall in love. I think that it's just about finding like somebody that I can just somebody that's like an intellectual and like sort of spiritual in some way mate. You know what I mean? Somebody that like I can meet on the same level, and it's like as long as the two of us are on the same path,
Yeah.
that at least would be a foundation to fall in love with that person. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Not so much.
No?
No, because you can't help it. You could be on the complete wrong paths. I think everything about it could be wrong, but you still have that thing there. That is what it is. So it's not about. I mean, yeah. Granted, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I've dated a lot of girls that are kick ass on paper, like all of it. Like, wow, she's got this going for her. I couldn't love her. Try, you know, like there's been a few where I'm like, wow, you know, whatever. She's awesome. Everybody's like, wow, she's fun, she's cool, she's blah blah blah. Wasn't the one for me, you know.
Because the chemistry wasn't there.
Just I wasn't. You know, it's either it's there or it isn't, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not about the path, and it's not about like all that. I mean, they could be completely on paper wrong for you, but that thing is